Happy Thursday. Camera angle's kind of weird today because my camera's doing something funky. I don't know what that is. It's not actually reflecting anything. It's like the lens itself is catching the light. Only thing to do is go down. So, I am actually recording this on Thursday because I have had 2 almost weeks paid kind of sort of vacation. I walked into work last week Monday and he's like, we're terminating your position. I can help set you up with interviews with other Chick-fil-A's and I'm going to pay you 2 weeks severance. So that's what all that emotion was last week. I like to think that I'm doing fine. I just keep repeating it until eventually it becomes true. But I do start tomorrow at Franklin Chick-fil-A, which, I mean, it has its pros and its cons. Not during rush hour. It's like a half-hour drive, maybe a little bit longer. During rush hour, it can be up to an hour drive. I get a $1 raise, but I am 100% in the count, selling sandwiches, not really doing anything extra. At least that's what I was told in the interview until, I learned the ropes and proved myself. Then they would start giving me more responsibility. But when I spoke to Jeff on the phone yesterday, he was telling me how I would be helping assist with the schedule for the second store that they're opening, for the second store that owner is opening in Thoroughbred Square. So they also have a lot of unique things that make them different from other stores in the chain. Like, productivity-wise, they are, in the top 5 for the Chick-fil-A chain. They are very top-notch. So that'll be exciting, and hopefully I'll be so busy working there, because it's always crazy psycho busy, I won't even notice how much my feet hurt. I'm excited to start somewhere new. They mentioned that they have a real need for people who know how to train, that know Chick-fil-A standards and values. I mean, I've trained at the past 2 Chick-fil-A's that I've worked at. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think I'm gonna still keep an eye out on music tech careers and just kind of more actively pursue that venue. This was definitely kind of like a wake-up alarm. But it was a cool opportunity that allowed me to try to do things that I wouldn't normally have been able to. I mean, the majority of which is spending time with my friends while they were down here. So let's see, we did go out for one more photo shoot afterwards. There's a hot air balloon painting with a basket underneath it, which is a lot of fun. We went and checked that out. And Janisa and I have been working on something with the cat. I say it's mostly been Janisa.
You can do it. No, come on. Over here. Come on, Mercury. Come on. Yeah. Here. Yeah. All right. You ready? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh!
Good boy!
Good boy. Yeah, so good. Yeah. You're so good.
We've got him doing all kinds of stuff. He likes to fetch. You throw a specific ball, but you throw this little ball thing and he will chase it down the hallway and then bring it back to you and wants you to throw it again. So we were very blessed in getting a very dog-like cat. We're still working on his sense of adventure and getting him used to car rides, getting him used to going out and smelling new things. Hopefully someday he'll embrace it as much as we do, or we'll just get the hint and stop taking it out. I don't know. It's kind of a 50-50 shot right now. But then I'm pretty active in a Facebook group with other people here in Nashville that play Pokemon Go. And one of them last week, I guess it was Thursday, was like, hey, anybody free tonight? I've got an extra ticket to a concert. And I was like, I'll go. And so I showed up, met him there, and he had really good tickets, and this was the band. It was The Who, which, I mean, I enjoy their songs. I enjoy a lot of classic rock songs. And, I kind of talked to Mom and Dad about it. But, I know quite a few of their songs. And Baba O'Reilly is one of my favorites of theirs. And probably one of my favorite classic rock songs to begin with.
Praise me.
that one. They did a lot of their new music because they have an album coming out later this year. The band sounded great. Seeing them with an orchestra was like a dream come true that I hadn't even know I'd dreamed. And the only other thing is that they were old. That's just the difference. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And then they closed out with But, of course, the best part was the finale, and the violin player was the showstopper. She was awesome. I want to be like her when I grow up. Not bad for a free concert. Got great seats. Got to hear some songs live that, I mean, I don't really know that I'll get the chance to hear them again live in concert ever. Also last weekend, semi-successfully pulled off a secret birthday party for Megan. She works at Metro Center and she turned 30, so we surprised her with the birthday party, which was great. And then since I didn't have work Monday night, or Monday evening, I was able to get to game night early, which is exciting because they always do a jam session. So for the first time ever, I got to actually play at Stephanie's house. And here's a video of that. It was a little awkward since I was recording with one hand and playing with the other. But it was fun. And a fun in a style that I have not been able to have before. And then I went and got my hair did. Don't know if you can really see, but I got it highlighted again. I bought a Groupon for myself, so it was on sale. And I'm really glad I did. I feel like it looks great. I love it. Janice's sister, Jordan, is over at their parents' camp, doing like a training thing to help train the girls that replaced her at the camp. And she came in town yesterday, which was awesome and exciting. And we went to something called Savage Bingo, which is bingo with the $200 cash prize. But it is not for kids. It's hosted by Deadpool, and he has a potty mouth. So I'm pretty sure all the videos I took I can't really share. But we had a blast. It was a lot of fun, even if they were out of the ingredients that make my very favorite drink. Womp womp. But we had fun anyway. Janice has a short day of work today. Kind of surprised she's not home right now, but I'm sure she will be shortly. And I'm actually going to head back to Stephanie's today. We're going to go swimming in the pool that's in her neighborhood. And I'm very excited because, I mean, it's supposed to be 94 degrees today, and I love to swim. But yeah. Then I start work tomorrow, and I work Saturday. And then this weekend on Monday, I think we're going to the Ren Fair. So be ready to see some photos of that. I'm sure it'll be exciting. Did want to give a shout out to Aunt Lilia and Naya and Ian and Chris. They donated some money for my missions trip. Thank you for that. Helps immensely. Our next meeting is our packing meeting, June 2nd. And then, like, we leave in a few weeks, which is insane. Because Janisa leaves before me, and it doesn't feel like we're leaving the country. It just is like, oh, I'll just kind of going through work. It hasn't sank in yet. I don't know. There's been a lot, to be fair, though. But anyway, I hope that you guys had a great week. I hope that you have a great week, and I will see you next week.